Ah, such a peaceful day, and I look as pretty as always. I mean, this could be by far my greatest angle. Let me tell you about my day. Hi, I'm Cinza, and my life is kinda crazy. Actually, I go by several names. In fact, they rarely call me Cinza, which is great in Portuguese, by the way. Let's see. We've got, well, Cinza, Nusa, Zuzu, Zuz, Cinzewi, Cinzewi Hamalewi, Bototsoyo, Basbusa. That's about it, I think. I belong to this flock, the Bulis flock. We've got our alpha, Bishoy. You can't mess with him. He's no joke, though he jokes the most. We've got our peacemaker, Mariam. She's the nicest out of all of them, our mama. We've got our genius and my nemesis, Chris. Well, he is nothing but trouble, and I will get him one day. And we've got my mate, Vina. She's all mine. I mean, we're practically the same thing. I'm just an extension to her shoulder. I've talked enough about my flock. Now it's time to talk about one of my favorite things, me. I am a multifaceted talent sensation. I'm a dancer. I'm a singer. I am also an artist. Here are some of my best works. I love using an array of different materials, especially if it's something of worth. I don't just use anything. My go-to medium, however, is body art. That is Vina's arm, one of my favorites. It's strange though, they don't seem to like it when I use their bodies as canvases. Anyways, I'm also a foodie. Here are some of my favorite foods. I mean, we've got greens, beans, potatoes. Well, not tomatoes, so I guess the song doesn't work anymore. If you know, you know. Moving on. Grapes, apples, melons, mangoes, or anything with my other flock members, really. There's one thing I despise with a passion. Bananas. Ugh. Anyways, my story? I came here almost 5 years ago. This house and this flock are a lot better than where I was before. It took some time to get used to them, and it was a hard time for me. I was scared, and I did not think I was worthy of love, and that's when I started to overpreen myself. But they did not give up on me, and I got better and felt happier and felt like I was part of the family. Now I make it my mission to make them feel happy too. Whenever any of them are upset, I blow them a kiss. But sometimes they need a bit more than that, especially Vina. When she's upset, I try to give her my food. I know she loves food. Or maybe sometimes a hug. But that's not always the case. Don't think I'm that soft. I'm very tough. I'm also very, very loud. I find pleasure in telling her off sometimes, especially when she's on the phone, talking to someone else, but me. I do a little something like this.
Vina! Vina! Vina!
Impressed? That's not all I can say. I have an impressive vocab. I'm bilingual, by the way. I speak both English and Arabic. Well, I can only say one English word, which is...
Good night, teacher. Good night. Good night, teacher. Good night.
But my Arabic vocab? Well, that's an extensive list.
Hello? 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 What's that say?
يا كوكو
Hello? Hello?
Well, that's about it. And there's just no telling what I will surprise you with tomorrow.